Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. On the bench today, we have a 6-inch, 1,000 volt insulated screwdriver by a company called WESTWARD. WESTWARD is a brand. I think it is distributed by Northern Tools. Northern Tools is a tool warehouse or tool store that's, I would say, kind of like maybe one step above Harbor Freight, or maybe on the same. Some of you may put it on the same level as a Harbor Freight, or maybe one step above Harbor Freight. But anyway, I hear that WESTWARD is their brand. Now this is one of the older screwdrivers because I had this is a good number of years. This is a number 6. a 6-inch number 2 Robinson screwdriver. For those of you who don't know what a Robinson screwdriver is, it's a square screwdriver with the square tip on the front. I'm trying to get it in focus. You see right here, it's a square tip screwdriver. But this is a number 2. And those of you also wondering why this is in the front. I put this tape around here intentionally because when I'm doing working inside of a panel, circuit breakers, sometimes you have a tendency of rubbing up against certain whatever inside of on a breaker, and you damage the tip of the screwdriver. So I put the tape around here as a form of a protection so it won't damage the tip. You know, when you tightening up circuit breakers and terminals, putting the wire in the circuit breaker. So that's the only reason why you see that around the tip of the screwdriver. In fact, I do it to most of all of my insulated tools. Because insulated tools are very important to me. They're specialty tools, and you want to keep them as safe as possible. It's the only defense you have. One of the defenses you have between, in some instances, life and death, or safe and being injured. So that's why you see that. If you ever see me do a review on the insulated tool, most of them have that tape around the front, electrical tape, and that's just to protect the composite part, insulating part of the shaft of the screwdriver. Guys, let me ask you this, ask you for your support before we continue. I'm asking you for your free support. I'm offering it up for free. I'm letting you know it's for free. I want you to help the channel to grow. I am a licensed electrician by trade, and I've been doing it for almost 30 years. I'm also a tool lover, and I'm asking you for your support. I'm extending my hand. If this is not your first video that you saw by me, and you've seen other videos in the past, and you like what you see, but you haven't joined yet, I'm asking you to join. Because if you're a returning viewer, that means that you like what I've been showing. And those of you, if this is your first time, you won't be disappointed. My channel is strictly grassroots. Straight to the point. I'm not being endorsed by no company. They're not paying me. I'm not saying they won't see me in anything, but I'm telling you, they're not paying me to do anything, to tell a lie for them. If the tool is good, I'm gonna tell you it's a good tool. I don't care who makes it. If it's a bad tool, I don't care what country it's from, or whatever. If it's a good tool, I'm gonna tell you it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. And I'm telling you from usage, not what somebody told me. I'm gonna tell you from my usage of it, my opinion. So if you agree, you can post a comment. If you don't agree, you can post a comment. But you don't have to cuss me out because I'm a man. I don't cuss myself. I'm a Christian man, so I don't want to have to read all of that. If I do read that, I'm gonna block you. So let's talk like an adult, okay? I have received some of that kind of stuff in the past, telling me your opinion about certain things. I don't want to read all that. So and they have been blocked. And I will block you immediately. So let's do it like an adult. One tradesman to another, one tool lover to another, one electrician to another. I'm asking for your support. Hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, the thumbs up button. Also post a comment if you choose to. I do answer back. Now, moving on. The quality of this screwdriver, I think, is really nice. If you're looking at it, if I was to hide this name, you're probably, the first thing that come out of your mouth, to your mind, you'll probably think is a Klein. And you're absolutely right, because all the screwdrivers nowadays, they look alike. What may be different, the handle may be a little bit different. Like this one is look like it's a little bit oval shape, on and and the rest of them are inclined, they're just straight across. This one have a little hump in the top and the bottom, just a little, but the rest of it's the same. So these, it's and as far as the quality of it, it feels the same, and it's rated for 1,000 volts. I have used it on live, doing installation before, but that was only 120 volts, and now would it last for 10,000 volts? I don't know. I think I've done a video before where I put my installation tester on one end and tested it up to 1,000 volts. But what I should have done was put it. I should have dipped it in water, and I could have tried and see if what would have happened then. But I didn't do that. But anyway, it works for me. It works for me, and I don't have any issues with it. Like I said, I've been having it for a number of years now, and it does what I want it to do, and then having the issues, and the tip up here is still good. I take care of all of my tools, and so that's just that. So if you run across something like this tool, and the price is right, it's not damaged or anything, and I do recommend that every electrician have a set of insulated tools. You never know when you're going to need it. And if you're working with an older electrician and he want to wrap tape all the way around a regular screwdriver, a regular 6-inch screwdriver, for example, I'm just using this, like a shaft with an aluminum shaft, a steel shaft, you want to wrap electrical tape around it, he want to give it to you, tell him no. Tell him no. Tell him no. That's unsafe. I've worked with electricians like that when I first got in the trade almost 30 years ago. Didn't know any better, and they gave that to me, and I was thinking that, he must know what he's talking about because he's an electrician. All electricians don't know, or they do know and just don't care. I just want to put that out there. Buy yourself some. If you're new to the trade, buy yourself some good tools, the right tool for the right job. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, guys, there's not much more I can really say about this tool except the quality is good. It has a little square, tell you what it is on the back. This is the number 2 Philip. It's number 2 Robinson. Nice screwdriver. I recommend you get it. If not this one, get you a set of screwdrivers insulated anyway. But make sure it's a reputable brand. It's been rated and certified by accredited laboratory, testing laboratory, and you're good. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to support the channel. You can hit that subscribe button right now as you're looking at the video, and all of that is for free. Until the next video, and there will be more, I'm out.